Hey everybody, welcome back to an episode of the 3 Count. I'm War Machine MJ, and I'm here with Flake, I mean Mainstream.
Excuse me, sir?
Yeah, 'cause you flaked out on me, you asshole.
Oh, yesterday?
Yeah, I had to do all 3 shows by myself.
Sorry.
Anyway. Since this is going up post takeover, we'd like to apologize for there not being a stream. Apparently streaming on Twitch is not as easy as I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
I guess in my defense, the last time I used Twitch, I used my Xbox, so. My bad. I'll try and get things sorted out by the next time we stream, so. Live and learn. Anyway, we are here today to talk about the go-home show to Royal Rumble from Raw and Smackdown. So, let's go ahead and get started on Smackdown. On Raw. Yeah, TakeOver. Oof. What a damn good show.
Yeah, that was a great show. I loved it. Yes.
Alright, we started,
With these nuts.
we started Monday Night Raw off with, didn't we start it with Lesnar?
Shit, I don't even remember now.
Actually, yeah, we did start with Lesnar, because Paul Heyman went to his spiel.
Alright, yeah.
This, that, and the other.
Typical stuff.
Yeah. Then Vinnie Mac came out. Started telling his own rendition of David and Goliath.
Yeah.
And Paul Heyman had this funny little line where he tells Vince, it's like, you don't read the Bible, do you? Tongue-in-cheek.
No, he doesn't.
And then out come Braun Strowman, basically saying, I don't care what happens at Royal Rumble, I'm still coming for that ass.
Gay.
Yeah. And Finn basically said, Finn came out there, he said, I'm going to beat Brock, and I don't care who believes in me, I'm going to go out there and beat him. Even though he's not going to beat him.
No, he's not going to beat him. There's no way he can beat him.
Anyway, we came back from commercial break, and we had Braun Strowman versus Finn Balor. With Brocky Brock at ringside. This was a pretty good match. They made Finn look strong as fuck.
I know, right?
Because not only was he laying into Strowman, he was also taking some shots against Brocky Brock.
Yeah.
And the match ended with a disqualification. Because Brock Lesnar had enough of playing third fiddle. So he went in the ring and tore asses up. What I found stupid was Finn Balor got thrown to the outside and Brock caught him.
And did a suplex.
Yeah. How is that not disqualification?
Yeah, that's what everyone said. Everyone was like, how is that not disqualification?
Yeah.
The referee just fucked up on that one.
Then next up we had this was a great segment. It was going to be the Booty Lashley Intercontinental Championship celebration, where he was going to entertain the fans by posing until Apollo Crews came out there.
Yeah.
And then they had a pose down. And Booty Lashley was serious about it, but Apollo Crews looked like he was having some fun.
Yeah.
Because when he stepped up to do the first pose, he started popping and locking.
Yeah.
Then when he stepped up to do the second pose, he started doing the Cabbage Patch. Forgot what he was doing on the third pose.
Yeah, I forgot to.
But Booty Lashley didn't take too kindly to being upstaged. And so he and Apollo Crews started going back and forth. That led to a match between Crews and Booty Lashley, where Booty Lashley won by the help of Lio Rush.
Yeah.
Afterwards, we had Seth Rollins come out, cut a promo, talking about how he's going to win the Rumble, all that. Drew McIntyre came out there and said, listen, I believe you when you say you're going to try and win, but you're not going to win. Your in-ring style is too reckless. Go to the well one too many times with the top rope and flying around like a madman. but I'm going to win the Rumble. So that led us to a Seth Rollins-Drew McIntyre match. This was a pretty good match. Seth Rollins would beat Drew McIntyre by roll-up.
Yeah.
And he would steal the victory. Next up was a Who Gives a Fuck match between the Lucha House Party.
Oh my god.
And then Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers.
Oh god.
Lucha House Party won. Who gives a fuck? Let's move on.
No one cares.
Next up was another repeat match between Baron Corbin and Elias. Because Baron Corbin was pissed that Elias outed him while Braun Strowman was looking for him.
Yeah.
Baron Corbin won. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Next up we had the return of A Moment of Bliss.
Okay.
Where she ran down the list of entrants in the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Women's Royal Rumble. Everybody gathered out into a mob on stage.
A mob.
And it's basically, I'm going to win. No, I'm going to win. I'm going to win. All that.
That's basically that shit happened.
Yeah. Until Alexa Bliss tried to get order. And then Nia Jax fucked that order up like she fucks up a lot of stuff. Because no joke, she just turns around and shoves Ember Moon into the rest of the pack.
Oh, dear God.
And they just start fighting.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, they cut backstage and you see them in gorilla position beating the hell out of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Cut back to the ramp. And Alexa Bliss has that sitcom moment where she says, "Didn't see that coming."
Mm.
And then she announces she is cleared to compete.
Ah, fuck yeah, clear.
Blissy Baby is back in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And she will be entering this year's Royal Rumble. Along with Lacey Evans.
And then her damn, what you call it? It was kind of It was just
Wait, what?
Lacey Evans coming out and speaking.
I mean,
It was good.
it was serviceable.
Her hat just said "fuck you." Hat just like, you're not gonna be able to see, so fuck you.
Yeah, and she even called Alexa Bliss a runt, so that's great.
Yeah.
Next up, we had another Who Gives a Fuck match as Heavy Machinery defeated the Ascension.
No one gave one fuck.
Exactly. Then we had another tag team match. Bob Roode and Chad Gable defending against the Revival yet again, with Kurt Hawkins made as special guest referee. Now that came about because the Revival basically got an audience with Vince and started asking for another opportunity. This time they want to appoint a referee that will call it straight down the middle.
Yeah.
And then here comes Kurt Hawkins, begging for another match. And Vince tells him flat out, You're not going to get a match. You keep losing. I don't care how much meat you put on, how much beef you put on. You're not getting another match.
No.
Anyway, so Vince makes Kurt Hawkins the special guest referee in this match. That's how we got there. God, I wish Rod was here with us so he could fill us in on what we missed.
Yeah, because I was watching until like the very last part of the show, since I had to go work that night.
Yeah, apparently Kurt Hawkins kept catching the Revival every time they tried to cheat out the win.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bob Roode and Chad Gable, they won.
Mm-hmm.
Revival started ganging up on Kurt Hawkins until his old pal, woo, where the fuck am I? Zack Ryder came out of nowhere.
Where the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I? Where the fuck I been? What the hell's going on?
Yeah, Zack Ryder made the save for his old buddy Kurt Hawkins. Then we ended the show with, I'm not fucking saying that team name. Sasha and Bailey.
My God.
Taking on Ronda Rousey and Natalya.
Hugging, Boston Hug connection.
Like I said, I wasn't fucking saying that.
I don't like that name. The name sucks ass.
I get that they're trying to do the Rock and Sock connection, but no. Stop. No.
Kill me, please. Stop with the bullshit.
Anyway,
Interesting stuff happened.
yes, Sasha made Natalya tap out to the bank statement, basically repoed her ass.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, apparently they jaw jacked and started fighting. So all four, actually no, Sasha and Ronda started brawling, and Natalya and Bayley were trying to keep them away.
Yeah.
Like I said on the preview, I still applaud you for picking Bayley, but she is losing the fuck out of the Rumble.
I know. I don't know, man. I'm just wishful thinking, hopefully. I was just wishfully thinking.
Wackier things have happened, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, we kicked off SmackDown with the man. Basically calling out Asuka, laying into her, this, that, and the other. Until Asuka came out there.
She's like, nah, I'm the champion. I'm the fuck.
Yeah, two of them verbally sparring, and then out comes the Ice Queen, Charlotte, to just stir the pot.
Stirring that dairy pot.
Until Asuka and Becky Lynch decide to beat the shit out of each other. Then next up we had Mandy Rose and Naomi going at it. I don't remember a whole lot. Yeah, apparently the big thing in this match was Sonya Deville got involved, and that's how Mandy Rose picked up the victory.
What? Oh, that. Oh, yeah. I remember that match. Yeah.
Then next up, we had Cesaro stepping up to the plate to face The Miz.
And they won. Well,
Cesaro
won.
Yeah, Cesaro won, but the shocking part of this was the post-match beatdown. Because, good God, that
bro kick, I know.
That bro kick, holy shit. It looked like Shane really got blasted with that fucker.
Yeah, he bro kicked the fuck out of Shane. He just got fucked on.
Because, I mean, Cesaro held Shane O'Mac's head in place like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sheamus just, scraped it off like gum on his boot.
Hell yeah.
And then, they threw Miz on one of the announce tables and then slammed Shane O'Mac onto Miz and broke the announce table.
Yep.
Then next up we had a face-to-face meeting between the new Daniel Bryan and the phenomenal one.
The aggressive one.
The phenomenally aggressive one. Anyway, yeah, AJ came out there, then Daniel Bryan came out there, and
I didn't get to see that part, honestly.
Oh, you didn't get to see the face-to-face?
No.
No, it's pretty good. Because Daniel Bryan tells Vince, because he's not stepping in the ring, he's saying, I'm not falling for this trap. I'm not going to step in that ring with that psychopath. That psychopath that slammed me through a table filled with processed animal carcasses. And then he started laying into Vince.
Yeah.
Calling him wasteful and all that, and calling him a baby boomer.
Wow. Okay.
And so, yeah, it ended with the two of them brawling, because AJ said, alright, if he's not going to step in the ring for this face-face, then I can go outside the ring for a face-to-face. So yeah, they beat each other up. Bryan goes in the ring. AJ's getting ready for a phenomenal forearm until Bryan uses Vinnie Mac as a shield.
Yeah.
And then Daniel Bryan hit him with a flying knee. Next up, we had Samoa Joe taking on Mustafa Ali.
Again.
Yeah, Ali was looking for retribution considering his match never got started last week. But, yeah, this was a good match. Say what you will about Mustafa Ali, but he can sell the fuck out of pain.
Mm-hmm.
He also has got some damn good backstage vignettes.
Yeah.
Anyway, but Samoa Joe made Mustafa Ali pass out. Yeah.
Pass out, yeah.
Pass out with coquina. Then next up, we have another candidate for Match of the Year. Might as well put these two guys for Wrestlers of the Year.
Yeah.
Mysterio taking on, and I don't give a shit if he's got a name change, Andrade Cien Almas. In a 2 out of 3 falls match. Zelina Vega banned from ringside. Holy fuck, this was a good match. Just two guys kicking the shit out of each other. Almas picked up the first pin with a top rope jumping sit down powerbomb. I've never chained together all those words. See, then for the second fall, Mysterio hit another destroyer for the second fall. And when it just looked like Mysterio was on the verge of victory after hitting the 619, getting ready to drop the dime, who comes out there? Samoa Joe. Let's hear it.
Wendy.
There it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, he beats the hell out of Mysterio. Gives him a nasty apron powerbomb. He beats the hell out of Almas.
I told y'all I was going to do something.
Popped into the ring and says, "That's what I do because I'm Samoa."
RKO out of nowhere, oh my god.
Randy Orton stands tall. Looking for Royal Rumble victory number 3. And fun fact, who is the only WWE superstar to amount 3 Royal Rumble wins?
Stone Cold.
Give the man a point. Not really a point, but you get the drift.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah. Pretty chaotic SmackDown. I loved it.
I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah. We are recording this post takeover, so tomorrow is Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah.
And by now we've already gotten our preview for Royal Rumble put up. So yeah. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to this goddamn motherfucking Piss on an Anthill channel.
Yeah.
So you can keep up to date with all of our episodes of Paper Preview, Paper Review, and the 3 Count. Subscribe to our channel on Twitch so you can join in on our live stream. Next time I get the sumbitch working. And yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's it. So that being said, I'm War Machine MJ. That's Mainstream Malcolm. We are the 3 Count Mafia. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.